What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Introvert Rockstars podcast by Dexter Williams. Let's go.
Bottega Beats.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? Hoping y'all having a good Monday. It's a beautiful Monday here in Louisiana. Just chilling outside, man, listening to the birds and getting creative. And this video today, man, we getting deep, man. We getting deep with this video because it's only going to get worse. And that's the thing I love about myself. I know that the world is doomed, and I'm okay with that because guess what? Even though you can't save the world, you can save your world. And if 8 of your friends save their world, it's going to make the world a better place. How ironic. How ironic, For my people who got work tonight, hey, this for you. You know, turn your volume up. For my people that's off, hey, and one other thing, I'm getting a lot of people telling me, oh man, put it on Spotify, put it on SoundCloud. Look, see, social media has made everybody ADHD. So it's so hard for you to sit down and I understand it, I understand it because I did it sometimes too, but it's so hard for you to sit your phone down and leave it on YouTube and listen to a podcast. It's so hard to just do that without every 4 or 3 minutes just clicking off and like going to Instagram, going. It's so hard to do it, but you got to retrain your mind, and we're gonna talk about that today. You got to retrain your mind because you can't let. We're gonna talk now. We're gonna talk about that later too. But I have to say it right now. You can't let these software programs control you. You can't let them have control over you because once they get control over you, it's hard to get out of that flow. But we gonna talk about that. But like I said, man, down here in Louisiana, it hasn't rained in like over 2 weeks. It's been beautiful every day. Every day. And it feels like I'm in Arizona because like it's sunshine every day here, and I'm like, okay, wow, fall is really coming through for real, for real. But I love the fall, man. Like the weather being in the 70s, 60s. I love that shit. The leaves changing colors. You can hear the birds. You get like the wind is blowing. So let's get to it. Social media is ruining your soul, man. Slowly. Everybody is jealous. Everybody is envious. Everybody is posting stuff to make everybody jealous. They doing it on purpose. They posting fake relationships to make an ex jealous or to make they friends jealous. And in real life, those relationships are miserable. Both of them are not in love. They just like each other. I heard Deion Sanders say, man, he was like, nobody love things anymore. Nobody loves anymore. Everybody just like. Everybody just like. So everybody doing stuff to make people jealous. That's it. Once you learn that, you won't even take it serious no more. They posting stuff on purpose just to make you jealous. And jealousy is a natural feeling. It's a natural feeling. And being envious. You ever had a moment where something good happened in your life and you want to tell somebody, but you couldn't trust the people you was going to tell because they might get jealous or envious of you, so you just kept it to yourself and it's just eating you up because it's good ass news, but you have nobody to tell? That's how it is these days. That's how it is these days. That's why I say you got to have you a group. If you have your group of friends, man, you have to keep it within that group and y'all have to build each other. One person falls down, you have to pick them up. Don't judge them at that moment because we all human. You have to pick them up. Don't call them a loser. Don't call them soft. Don't call them none of that shit. We all human. We all different. And you have to pick them up. Don't try to make them jealous. Don't Don't do that shit, because at the end of the day, trust me, I know some people and their life is secretly messed up. They alone. I'm not talking about alone in the good way. No, they alone no matter what, because they didn't cause so many people pain. They didn't hurt so many people. And you don't want to be that person in this life. You want to still have your humanity, man. You want to still have that. Whether you got a lot of money or you got no money, you want to still have your humanity. Because like I said in one of my last videos, you never know who's going to save your life. You never know. Man, this world's small, and the internet made this shit way smaller. The internet made this shit way smaller. You never know who gonna save your life. The person you just attacked can be the one who helped save you out of a car crash. You don't. I'm telling you, life is weird as hell. And then it's the trends. You end up following these trends when you're on social media all day. And look, I don't follow trends though, but other things in social media, I do the same thing. So I'm not just talking like that old dude who's just tired of social media. No, it's good things with social media too. You get good messages and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the most part. I'm talking about the most things. It's trends that go on, and during them trends, every week it's a new topic, new topic, new topic. Every day somebody debating, somebody on Twitter, Facebook debating, and it's taking your attention away from your foundation that you gotta build. Your foundation is important. That's important. Your energy should be in that. Don't get caught up in this social media outrage, because in real life, nobody tripping off nothing in real life. Everybody's just tripping on social media. In real life, nobody tripping. People laughing in their heads, people thoughts in their heads, people not doing nothing in the real world but going out to eat, partying, going to work. That's it. That's it, man. I'm telling you, I've been out here in the loop, and that's all I see. Social media is social media. That's a silent war. That's within the that's people that's not talking, people just saying shit in their head. In the real world, man, ain't none of that shit going on. People getting drunk, people getting high, people high all day, people going to work high, people having sex, people going party. That's what it is in real life. So a lot of this stuff, and look, that's why I had to take a break from YouTube, man, because I saw a lot of things were planned out. It was planned to cause outrage. It was planned to go viral. It's a lot of skits. So that's why you never see me posting, for example, when a guy didn't want to buy that woman something for her kids, and he only bought his son some McDonald's, and people was posting the skit trying to make a point. I'm like, bruh, all this shit is a skit, and they got you where they want you, because they know if you go viral, you a YouTuber, so you want the views. That's why I never cling to that stuff, man, because everybody doing things for views now. Nobody putting out content that's going to last, that's going to stand the test of time. And everything in my life that I try to do, man, I try to, if I buy something, I want it to stand the test of time, or it stood the test of time. So that's why I'm into classic cars, because they stand the test of time. That's why I read Robert Greene books, because they stand the test of time. Every time you read them, it's like you're reading it for a new time. It's like you read it for the first time. I love things that can stand the test of time. And a lot of people just putting out things to get views. They're not putting out things so you can come back 3 years later and be like, damn, I needed this. And that's what's important. That's why I can't just do just the quick messages and stuff like that. And this is the most important thing, man. You have to learn how to think for yourself. See, social media made us lazy, so we got everybody thinking for us. You want everybody to think for you, and you stop thinking about yourself. And I said this a while back. I said, you've been listening to people for so long that you silence your own voice. You don't know what your own voice sounds like. You tell yourself to shut up, that you don't know what's going on, and let me listen to this YouTuber. You silence your own voice, and you don't know what's going on with yourself. You don't trust yourself. You don't love yourself, because you haven't taken that time to learn yourself. Learn to think for yourself, man. Even if you make mistakes, be happy because it was your mistake. Imagine making the mistake because somebody else told you to do it. Damn, that's gonna hurt even worse. That's gonna hurt even worse, man. Trust me. I had these experiences. That's why now I think for myself. I don't care if I make a mistake. Cool, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that mistake full speed. I'm not gonna listen to somebody else and then make a mistake and then feel some kind of way because it wasn't my choice. No, as a man, you gotta think for yourself, man. Even if you hear advice, still transform that shit into your action. How you go deal with it. Don't just do something because somebody else said do something. No, think for yourself. Don't let social media think for you, man. Don't let it think for you. Because and another thing I'm learning is we all need that constant stimulation from social media, man. Like you need them likes to come in, you need them views to come in, and if you don't get them, like you feel some kind of way, like damn, maybe, man. Look, you gotta learn to keep going. Learn to keep going. If you're a YouTuber and you get 20 something likes, keep going. Man, it was one point a few weeks ago I was getting like 50 some likes. I didn't care. I did my video. I turned YouTube off and I lived my life. Just like I'm gonna do after this video. I'm gonna record this, post it, go eat me some red beans, hey, do me a workout, and I'm done. I'm not gonna trip over no views, man. In life, you got bigger fish to fry, bro. You gotta build your foundation in real life because guess what? All that shit take time. All that shit take time. Everybody. See, you don't wanna really have that overnight success, man. Cause if you luck up, you go try to luck up on everything you do, and it's gonna put you in depression. It's gonna put you in depression mode. Why you think a lot of celebrities are depressed, man? Like a lot of celebrities that it just happened quick for them. Like they ain't put in that hard work. Because they don't feel like they earned it. They don't feel like it's real. They don't have that solid foundation. They don't have them solid people that support them. You want to build that solid shit. It's gonna take time. And I'm glad I learned this shit at 32, bro. Because I know a lot of y'all do think I'm old, but wait till you get 32. You gonna still be learning. You gonna be like, damn, I'm still learning life. You gonna still have women calling you a baby. I'm like, bitch, I ain't no baby. I show you as a baby. For real. So, man, look, don't let this software, this technology take control of you. Because I know a lot of you guys was like, y'all had phones since middle school, and it's hard to just, because social media is like, it's embedded in you. It's like a part of you now. So you have to learn, because it ain't no can't in this shit. You have to learn how to reverse that shit. You have to make your real life like social media. And I'm going to explain that later. But you have to make your real life like social media. You can't get caught up in this software because it's created. It's people sitting down creating to take over your soul and your mind. They created this shit to do that. And it's some of the benefits. This one of the benefits when you give social media a break. When you're not just scrolling your phone when you're bored. Guess what's gonna happen? You gonna become more creative. I want y'all to try that. Only during the week, you only listen to content that's gonna benefit you. That's it. Don't listen to no gossip. Don't listen to no bad news. Don't listen to no sports. Don't listen to nothing. Just stuff that's gonna benefit you. And then after that, turn the phone off. Turn the phone off and live life. Watch all the ideas that start coming to your mind. Watch all the things that you overlooked and you start seeing. And watch all the ideas come to your mind. Especially you got a journal. I'm saying for 1 week, if you got a journal too, write down your thoughts. If you're not by your journal, put it in your phone, then go home and write it down. Write down all the thoughts you have. And watch, I'm telling you, you're going to become so fucking creative. Just by taking that 1 week with no phone. It's going to feel like you in heaven. And then you going to try 2 weeks and you going to be like, God damn, I don't ever want to get back on Facebook or Instagram. You know, I'm telling you, man, I done took so many social media breaks, and what it what I learned from taking those breaks, man, was I don't need it. Now I don't scroll it. Like I have to force myself to go to the people that follow me on Instagram. I have to force myself to go like look at their pages because I don't want to just have people following me and I'm not looking what they post and stuff like that. Because everybody I follow or everybody that follows me, I want this shit to be, everything I'm interested in. I don't want nothing on my page that's going to take away from what I'm interested in or some negative shit, you know? So the breaks I used to take, man, on social media, it helped me a lot because now I don't have to scroll all day on social media. I don't have to get validation from people. I can get 14 likes on a picture. And I'm like, damn, okay, 14 people. Imagine if 14 people in real life came up to you and said, I like that book. I like that. Bro, I get that in real life now. Like when I'm riding in the Uber and people pick up my book. I had a woman, she graduated from art school. She did photography. She painted, like a successful woman, man. This was like what? This was Friday or Saturday. This is Friday. This is Friday. Her and her husband got in. They was from Colorado. And she opened my book. She was like, wow, you have so much talent. I look back, I'm like, damn. Then she told me what she went to school for. She was like in her 50s. And bruh, like that shit, I'm like, damn, okay. See, in the real world, you go get your validation when you putting in the work. When you put something out in the world, when you find a thing you love, you go get that validation naturally. The internet, it tries to forces that validation. And if you only get 3 likes, you like, damn, nobody likes my shit. Fuck everybody, and you go be in a bad mood. No, get out in the real world, man, and let people see your art. You do music. If you do music, you go out to your downtown area where you can play music. You set up your music and you have you a fucking uh, a bucket or whatever, and you go out there. And you just do music, and guess what's gonna happen? People gonna start recording you, and you never know what might happen. You never know the day you go viral, and it's gonna all be naturally. It's not gonna be nothing forced. So you gotta get out there in the world, even if you scared, man. Even if you nervous, you gotta do that shit. You have to do that shit because that's going to get you out of that being caught up in social media world, because the metaverse and the real world is going to always be different. The reality ain't going nowhere. People say the metaverse took over. Man, look, reality ain't going nowhere. People love reality, but we're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to get real heavy with that one. See, man, back in the day, just a few years ago, like right when social media first started, Amazon used to have these books like where you could like order a book, and once you order the book, before you order it, you can see other people that was interested in like that book or like in that category, and you can actually talk to those people and meet up with those people, and that's how you can form like real relationships and in real life. But guess what? That didn't help create revenue with Amazon. So Amazon cut that shit out, and they made another way where it isolated you more, because it didn't create revenue. So a lot of things they do is to isolate you from real human contact. That's why I tell you guys, if you ever have a mentor and you can't meet your mentor, don't fall for that scam shit. Don't fall for that shit, man, because if you can't shake your mentor hand, have coffee with him, see him and stuff like that, it's not real. You need that real human interaction. And I'm telling you, I feel like Gen Z is tired of just this online shit. Like they yearn for that. They yearn to get back to that human interaction, like, because people tired of this shit, man. People tired of just online stuff, and people miss interactions. They miss that, especially Gen Z, bro. They miss the human interactions face to face. Like they feel like they need that because they've been on social media so long. Like it's just time for something new. And I agree. Like it's time to get back into that. It's time to actually go to a bookstore. It's time to actually go to the movies. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what technology they create. Nothing is going to outbeat human interaction, because that's what we really put on earth to do. interact and evolve with each other. The more information you get, the better you evolve. The stronger it is, it's going to be for you to survive. If something happens right now and you have to survive, the more information you have, guess what? The more chances are that you're going to survive and stay alive. But if you isolate yourself and you don't have no allies, no nothing, guess what? It's gonna be easy just to wipe you out. It's gonna be easy. So I feel like, man, people like it's so many people in this world that feels alone and they have, no one to talk to. You have to talk on FaceTime. It's not the same. It's not the same. People need that human interaction. So I feel like we should get to a point where we mix technology and human interaction. Not trying to eliminate human interaction, man, because that's gonna just make everybody go into depression. That's why everybody in depression. They can only put their thoughts on Facebook. No, nobody has face-to-face conversations anymore. Everybody spends the days alone. That's why everybody get high every day. That's why everybody get high. Look, if you was having human interactions and like learning new things, and even, yeah, I know everybody not perfect and stuff like that, you gonna have some crazy ass interactions, but still everybody wouldn't have to get high and escape, and then they could really be them true selves. You ever heard people, oh, when I get high and when I get drunk, I can just be myself? See, and it's something called being high on life. But so many people are alone and feel like they're alone that they have to get high to feel something deeper, to feel a connection to something. Everybody is searching for a connection. Damn. Everybody is searching for a connection. You know? And the more we stray away from human interaction, man, the more depressed the world will be. So don't isolate yourself in this world, man. You make it a point where you gotta talk to somebody. Hey, you go talk to somebody. You go talk to your brother. You go talk to your sister. You go talk to your cousin. You go talk to your mom. You talk to your dad. Don't be holding shit in, you know, just to go on YouTube and find. Nah, go talk to somebody in real life. Feel how that feels, you know. Like, cause I said, man, before social media, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm not saying y'all just do this stuff. No, sometimes I get caught up in this too. I'm in this shit too, you know. But I have learned how to separate social media from the real world, and that's what you have to do. Social media is not the real world. It's not. Once you turn that phone off, you create your world. You can let the algorithm do what it do. You create your own world, and that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. While everybody rushing, guess what? You taking your time. You building brick by brick while everybody else rushing. Let everybody rush. Let everybody rush to make an OnlyFans. And we're not judging. We're not judging those girls. Let them do what they do. Let everybody rush while you take your time. You take your time. You do the things that you got planned out. Nah, you don't have to have 100K in the bank right now. You go get it if you want it. You don't have to, because I'm telling you, man, just like I said, a lot of stuff that goes on social media, people are not telling you what they secretly going through. They not telling you that they almost OD'd on fentanyl. They not telling you they're alcoholic. They not telling you that they got to be high all day just to eat. They not telling you that they don't have a great relationship with their dad. They not telling you that even though they got everything, they just don't feel right within, and they have suicidal thoughts. They don't tell you that they broke. They don't tell you that their car just got repossessed. They don't tell you they just got evicted. They don't tell you none of these things. They just show you all the good stuff. They don't tell you the bad stuff. So don't look at it like that. Everybody is going through something. There's nobody on this world that's perfect. But everybody is going to post the highlights of their life. They're going to post the highlights of their life. So you don't let that get to you. You just be thankful that you can be human and you don't have to hide nothing. Me, I'm telling you, if something bad happened in my life, I'm coming to YouTube and I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it. Like right now. how can I put this? Someone I love is about to go through a divorce, you know. Someone I love is about to go through a divorce, and I'm close to them, and guess what? I have to learn how to deal with that too. I have to learn how to talk to them in my position and keep them from like stressing and stuff like that. Cause I don't stress. I let nothing stress me. As soon as something comes to stress me, I say, okay, how much does this matter? What can I do to fix this? And I find a solution. But that comes with age, and that comes with going through a lot of stuff, and you building your mind up and you building your soul up, and you just know what to do to get you out of that state. Because it's always solution. Like I say, life is short. We not making out this motherfucker anyway. We not beating life. We not cheating death. So what are you hanging on to stress for? You gotta let that shit go. You gotta let that shit go and always find solutions. You gotta always find solutions, man. And like I said earlier, one thing you gonna find out about taking social media breaks is you don't have to take 2 year breaks, 3 years breaks, 5 year breaks. No, you could take weekly breaks. You can take daily breaks. You can take one day off completely and then come back the next day. Take one day off. I'm telling you, it's just gonna make you better. It's gonna make you more creative. Your soul is gonna feel more alive. It's gonna be like, let's see, it's gonna be like you left a toxic person. It's I don't know how being addicted to drugs feel, but I think it'll give you that same feeling. It's gonna be like, wow, you're gonna start noticing everything, man, everything around you, because everybody is putting out content. Everybody putting out content. Everybody is rapping now. Everybody is just putting out stuff to catch your attention, and they trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral, and they want your attention on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They want your attention. They want your time. And guess what? You give them your time, you can't create YouTube videos for an hour. You can't do the things that you love consistently because you give them your time. When you can be writing that book, when you can be doing that painting, when you could be making that song, making that beat. But guess what? You watching other people doing it. You bragging about other people. Man, it's time to stop all that shit. It's time to put that work into you. Forget Kanye West, nigga. What can you do? The fuck with Kanye West? Kanye West already succeeded in what he was trying to do. Can you do what you need to do to succeed? Can you do that? Yeah, we can use these people for inspiration, but it comes a day when you have to become the person you look up to. You have to become that. And I don't mean with the fame. I mean with the work that they put in. You have to become that. You have to do that work. It's no shortcuts with this shit. It's no short. You can listen to all the podcasts. You can listen to everything. My thing is to just come to y'all with the basic information. Not trying to go viral. Not trying with that information that gets overlooked these days because everyone wants to fit in. Everyone wants to talk about the latest news, topics for a whole 45 minutes so they can get the views. Nobody wants to talk about the things that's going to last. Man, look, when PMB died, rest in peace to him. But guess what? People go forget about him in the next 3 months. They not going to care about that. It's just another topic. So that's why I try to come and create, topics that's going to stand the test of time, man. Because next year you might need to hear this same message. So I'm going to always keep this shit simple for real. You have to fight back against the algorithm, man. You have to fight back. Don't accept what they tell you to do. YouTube tell me, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, your videos gotta stay within this. I'm like, man, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. You gotta fight back against the algorithm, man, because the more they change, the more they want you to do. Guess what? You follow it, guess what? It has you programmed. Now you programmed. They have control over you. Whatever they say do, you go do it. You have to have your own originality. Like, you have to stand out. If you fitting in and everybody else fitting in creating content, what's gonna happen? Yeah, people go watch your shit, but guess what? The next year, they going on to the next sensation. They going on to the next person because you fitting in. You never want to fit in. You never want to fit in. I don't care if it's gonna if it's gonna affect your views, affect your likes, never fit in, because guess what? When your shit finally start clicking, you gonna be different. You gonna always be remembered. People gonna always want to listen to you just because you're different. So just because everybody else creating quick content that, quick drugs, here today, going tomorrow, you don't have to do that. I'm gonna show you every day that you can create videos that's an hour long, structure it, all that, still put it out. You can do it. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you have a strong mind, bro. Your mind is stronger than quick shit. It's stronger than that. And you have to challenge yourself. Me, right now, I'm challenging myself. I said, fuck that shit. I'm challenging myself. Nigga, can you do this? Can you avoid what everybody else is doing? The 8 to 10 minute videos, 15-minute videos, and can you go at least close to an hour every day and talk about a subject? Can you do that? You ain't go to college, but can you do that? So right now I'm challenging myself. This, like I said, the shit not easy, but it is what it is. That's why I always tell myself, man. I talk to myself like I'm an op, bro. I talk to myself like I'm the op. When I'm messing up on something, I'm like, nigga, what is you doing? What is you doing? Let's go. Let's get together. That's how I talk to myself. And it's not in a negative way. It's like in a way like, come on, bro, we expect more. Let's go. You can do this shit. What's the difference between you and a fucking Andrew Tate? It's no difference. The only difference is your mindset. That's all it is. It's your mindset. You telling yourself you can't do this, so you can't. If you try to do it, you fuck up. You still try to do it. That's it. You do it full speed. You do it with your heart for real. So man, look, take those breaks, take those social media breaks. It's so important. It's so important because you don't want to be living your life and social media has you in a chokehold. Because everything you do, if you don't get the likes you want, it's going to affect your real life. It's going to put you in depression state. Like, damn, my work not going. Nah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep going. One day it's going to stick. And if it don't, guess what? You're going to have at least 5 people that tell you, thank you, man. Thank you. Man, that's better than nothing. Imagine 5 people walking up to you and telling you thank you. That's going to make your day. So that's how you got to look at it. Imagine 5 people walking up to you and be like, man, what you just said just made my day. Bruh, that's going to make you feel good. That's how you got to look at it. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about that. All that shit go come. And when it comes, you might regret it. Because you might just want to stay small. And I'm telling you. See, I'm going to say this again. I think Gen Z is tired of just this technology way of communicating. I think they tired of it, man. Like, I think they really want more human interaction with people, face to face. Even if they feel some kind of way, because that face to face go hit different. Once you learn how to be around people, once you learn how to interact without feeling awkward, it's gonna make you more confident. And people want to have that. People want to have. They want to be confident in approaching people. They want to be confident in holding conversations in front of people. This social media world is making everybody timid, making everybody nervous in person, making everybody watching their back. I'm telling you. So learn how to be more interactive when you around people, man. Don't just depend on social media and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, it's gonna put you in a hole. The older you get, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up if you never took breaks from social media. And I'm not saying breaks because you're stressed out. Sometimes you gotta take breaks because you gotta make yourself take a break. You have to make yourself take a break, even when things going good. Hey, take a break. And when I say take a break, I don't mean just only deleting your app. Sometimes if you got a business or something, just don't scroll shit that's going to make you feel some kind of way. Change your own algorithm up. Change it into things, like I said earlier, it's going to benefit you. You control your algorithm, man. They can't control what you see, but you can still change your algorithm up. So you change that shit for yourself. Don't just take what they give you. Oh, this happened this week. Let's have an outrage. Nah. Let everybody else be outraged. you still looking at other stuff. Let everybody else be outraged. You don't have time to give fake outrage your attention, your energy. You don't have time for that because your energy gotta go into your new book you writing. Your energy gotta go into that new song. Your energy gotta go into your new home that you trying to get. Your energy gotta go into your credit you trying to fix. Your energy trying to go into those jobs that you trying to get to, that college you trying to get into. You trying to pass your finals. You trying to graduate from college. Your energy got go into that. You know, so don't get trapped in this metaverse world, man. You know, don't think it's the only way to meet women is. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. When it comes to women, most of them, I ain't gonna say all, you know, because you got some that don't even have social media. But for the most part, social media got them in a chokehold. So it's really nothing. It's really nothing that you can do about that. The only one thing you control is don't chase. Don't chase. Because these days you're not just chasing them. You know, they going with the flow of they living off memes. They living off Instagram quotes. They living off that shit. Like I said, it's not all of them. So if women y'all listen to this shit, this ain't all y'all. For the most part, you know, Instagram, TikTok, it has them in the chokehold. And I don't care if they went to college. I don't care if they got 20 degrees. I don't care. Social media got them in the chokehold. You know, it brings the little girl out of them. And we can't fault them for that. You know, they gonna always be little girls. You know, they gonna always be daddy's little girls. They gonna always be little girls. So they love their attention. They love that shit. You know, to them, I think these days attention to women is like sex. They get the same. They get the same feeling that they love when 50 dudes in their DMs. They say they hate it, but they love it. They love that shit. You know, so it's nothing you can do. The only thing you control is don't chase. You know, don't chase them. Because once you start chasing, bloop, they go your power. Your power gone. You know, your power is going away because you started chasing. And these girls are on social media. You know, you got someone that's going to take breaks and get their mental right. But for the most part, these girls ain't taking breaks. Social media is real. It's real life for them. It's real life. Real life is fake to them. You know, social media is real life to them. And I'm telling you, if you once you play that game, once you play their game, it's a wrap. You cannot play their game. Social media is their game. You can't win with them on social media. It's their game. But in real life, you hold all the cards. Reality, you hold all the cards. Because I don't care what they say on social media. Guess what? I'm going to have to change your tire. I'm going to have to change your oil. Stuff like that. I'm gonna have to do stuff in real life. I'm gonna have to do the masculine stuff in real life. Social media, anybody can say they masculine. Anybody, but what you go do when your girl got a flat tire? You go call roadside and watch another man change your tire in front of your girl? You know, you go watch another man come and be a plumber in your house in front of your girl? You go let another man come cut your grass while you gone to work and your girl at home? You gonna let another man come to your house and hang your TV up while you going to work? Hell no. You know, so that's the real world. So never get caught up in this fake world, man, because they need us in this real world, just like we need them in the real world. We need them too. So never get caught up and think, oh, women saying this. Don't worry about what they say on social media. On social media, don't worry about what women say. You know, mostly when they saying stuff to like put men down or like chastise men. When they say that stuff, let them say it, cause you can't win. It's two things they gonna say. They gonna call you gay, or they gonna say you got a little dick. Those the two things they gonna say. That's just go, you know, cause that's what they gonna say, man. So you don't worry about that. You let them have social media, but in the real world, that's where you hold all the cards. You hold all the cards in the real world. Let them have that game. You have the real world, and don't look for stimulation, man, through social media, because you never go get it. It's gonna always be right there, and it's gonna pull away from you. You never go get it, because guess what? Once you hit 3K views, you gonna start wanting 6K. Then you gonna start wanting 10K. Then you gonna be stuck at 10K for a long time. You gonna be like, damn, nobody liking my shit. Like, I'm stuck at 10K. Like, what's going on? What's going on? And not knowing that, damn, bruh, people want 10K views. Like, what are you talking about? But you done had it for so long, you not grateful no more. That's how social media works, my G. Niggas sound like Stephen So Cold. My G, that's how that shit work. You never go be satisfied. But in life, that satisfaction go come from you writing down that journal and you see that old school car in your yard now. That satisfaction go come from you being in the gym and guess what? You starting to see muscles now. That satisfaction go come, you get braces and your teeth straight now. Yeah, that's for me. Let's go, nigga. Let's go. You feel me? That's where that satisfaction gonna come from, bro. It's gonna come from real life and real seeing things come to reality. Seeing things that you thought about come to reality. That's where real stimulation comes from, bro. Social media, you gonna always be wanting more. It's gonna be a week where you start getting 2K likes. And guess what? You gonna get used to 2K and you gonna be like, damn, I can't get 3K. I'm stuck. Nobody like my shit. Like what's going on? No. Beat the game. Don't play social media games. Don't even care. Post and be like, fuck it. I don't care. And that's nothing I learned too. Once you stop caring about social media, that's when things start opening up for you. Once you care too much, you trying to force going viral, that shit ain't gonna happen. And some people try to force it too much. Oh, you gotta live in the penthouse. Man, let that shit come to you. You don't have to do none of that shit. I know, man, shout out to Mark the Messenger, bro. I know a lot of YouTubers that just be themselves and they can still create an audience. And that's what I love. That's what I love, man. So, man, I hope today, man, you going to work right now. You just put your kids to bed. You stressing in life. All that shit, man. Look, the root of all our problems is social media. That's the root. If you change what you watch, what you listen to, what you take inside your soul, you can change your whole life. Change up all the information you listen to. Today, I'm not even going to talk about the news today because yesterday, I just saw all the news they posted. I'm like, damn, this is depressing. I don't give a fuck what celebrities are doing. Rihanna going to the Super Bowl and singing. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? After COVID, bro, after the pandemic and all that shit, do they really think that people with common sense give a fuck? People just died, bro. People dropped like flies. I lost 2 cousins during that time period. And they think we give a fuck about that, man. We trying to get our mind right. But you see, they don't care about shit. They care about the revenue. If it don't make revenue, they don't care. See, you want to care. In a world with soulless people, you want to care. The money go come. It might take a little longer, but it's going to come. And when you get it, you're going to be satisfied. You're not going to be still depressed. And see how many people still depressed and they got the money, the cars, the houses, and you can just hear in their voice, they just stuck. They depressed because they rushed it, man. They rushed it. And you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. Let everybody care about this shit, and we just had a pandemic. Let them care about that. You write down things that you want for your life and take your time getting it, because guess what? Like Kobe always said, man, it's all about the journey. The journey is the most important thing. Because you can think it's not about the journey, and guess what? You can get something, and once you get it, you be like, damn, man, this shit wasn't all I expected it to be, because you overlooked the journey. You complain the whole time. Damn, I hate my job. Man, fall in love with that job. Fall in love with that job. It's people wishing they was making what you was making. If you hate your job, get a second job. Stay. I'm telling you, and have fun with that shit. Cause it's gonna be a day. Guess what? You ain't gonna be able to work. It's gonna be a day where you probably on your deathbed. It's gonna be a day where you too old to work. So have fun with this shit, man. Make your money. And if you want more money, do more things. You know. And I got something. I'm gonna put in the description, man. It's gonna be new hobbies to try. I put that in the description, and I just want to put just information in there, man, so y'all can try new hobbies that's gonna take you away from depression, take you away from stress, and just create something in your life so you don't be talking like everybody else, so you have your own thoughts. I always told y'all that. Have your own thoughts. Even when I'm talking to your ass, still after this video, have your own thoughts. Do things your way. Do them the way where it's gonna benefit you. you know but it's going to be in the description. Like I said, today we're not doing the news, man. I don't want no bad news today. I'm about to eat some red beans. That's good news. I don't want to hear no fucking bad news, no goofy celebrity shit, none of that shit, man. Cause bruh, who gives a fuck about that when we just went through a pandemic, bruh? Everybody's lives changed, and they talking about some goofy shit. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this way here. Do not be programmed by software. Y'all have a good day.